shows me when I'm connected with him that he used to know how to kick ass here in the physical world. Your father says to me, oh my God, I don't know if this is a Texas thing. I don't know what this is. Your father said to me, I didn't do guns. But he shows me when I'm connected with him a baseball bat in the car.
What he had in his hand when he was murdered was a baseball bat.
That's how he protected himself.
So when he died, they had the gun, he had the baseball bat. I said to him, were you scared to die? And he goes, no, I had the baseball bat. So know that your dad is here. Because right away he kept saying to me, that's my daughter, that's my daughter. And first of all, when I'm connecting with him, before his departure, was he misdiagnosed here in this world?
Yes.
Okay. Because when I'm connecting with him, he kept saying to me, Matt, he says, what was so hard, he says, is that I was sick, but I didn't know what was going on with my body. He says, I didn't realize that I was as sick as I was. And he's acknowledging that. He shows me that, first of all, just listening, he kept showing, and this is how the souls communicate. When I'm connecting with the spirit world, right, they speak to me in signs and symbols. And the minute that I'm connecting with your dad, I keep seeing vials of blood in front of me. Do you know if there was a blood infection or an issue with his blood before he had died?
He had two different cancers.
Okay.
So
It's almost like I feel like I'm losing blood right here. He shows me there was all issues within his abdomen. He says, my body couldn't keep up. My body couldn't fight. That's what he tells me. So first of all, what I want you to know is this, is that on the other side, your father just said to me, Matt, he says, all of these issues that were going on in my body, there was no hope. He just showed me organs shutting down when I'm connecting with him. Wait a minute. Are you saying that's for you? This is why I have the whole row stand up. Don't be afraid.
Her father died after 43 blood transfusions.
That's going to be the soul that I'm hearing. Doesn't mean your dad is not here, but this is why I have the whole row stand up, because to me, it sounds like being in a crowded restaurant. And all I kept seeing was vials of blood and vials of blood and vials of blood. So what happens is that when you're all here, did you guys come together? You all connected?
My best friend.
Oh, hello, pay attention. Here I were thinking that you were separate families. So your dad had the blood transfusions before his passing. Okay. And you understand about him going through the treatment before he had died, correct? That's what I'm connecting with. And then when I'm speaking to him, he talks about his organs just shutting down. So know that I got to tell you, what was really hard is when I'm connecting with him, he tells me there was a bleed that was not caught in time, or a bleed that they could not find within your dad. And what was crazy is he was so adamant about coming through, because he says to me, Matt, I need to let my daughter know that I'm fine. And by the way, did he just collapse here in this world?
He was shot and murdered.
He was shot and murdered. And is that what happened with when he started all these transfusions and everything?
He bled to death.
He bled to death. But wait a minute, how do you connect with the 34 transfusions? Was that when he was right after the shooting?
Yes.
Okay. So wait a minute. There's two issues that I see that are going on here, okay? And by the way, this is hard for me because I got your dad talking to me, and I also have your father too. So know that when I connect with you to the side, it's almost like being on a conference line. You know when you're on a conference line and you have multiple people on the line and you're like, wait a minute, who said that? Oh, wait a minute, who said that? That's what I'm having right now with both of your dads. But I know that when I'm connecting with your father, he showed me him laying on the ground, them trying to revive him, and I see that there was a heartbeat that was brought back, but your dad just couldn't sustain his body. And I also see that you and your family were rushing to the hospital to try to get to him or try to see him, but he had already passed. Do you understand that? Your dad needs you to know that they did everything to keep him alive. And this is so beautiful because it's the same way that both of you are here and both of your fathers are here, right? Is how they are in heaven. So the way that you both came as friends, both of your dads are on the other side showing you that they're here and that they're with you. Your father just said to me this. He says to me, Matt, he goes, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, he said to me.
God.
He was not supposed to die that day. He got in the middle of something, he shows me. And your dad just said to me, I lost my life for no reason.
Yes.
What's crazy is this. I see that when the day that your dad died, right, I see that there was another issue that was going on with somebody else, and your dad got in the middle of it. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Because he shows me your father was always the peacemaker here in this world. He would help out anybody. And when I'm connecting with your father, the one thing I love about this man is that he was fearless here in this world.
God.
He said to me, Matt, he goes, I didn't do guns, he said to me. But he shows to me when I'm connected with him that he used to know how to kick ass here in the physical world.
Oh my God, yes.
Your father says to me, oh my God, I don't know if this is a Texas thing. I don't know what this is. Your father said to me, I didn't do guns. But he shows me when I'm connected with him a baseball bat in the car.
Yeah.
what he had in his hand when he was murdered was a baseball bat.
That's how he protected himself.
So when he died, they had the gun, he had the baseball bat. No wonder why. Because your father said to me, because I said to him, were you scared to die? And he goes, no, I had the baseball bat.
No,
My-
he wasn't scared to die.
What?
Yeah, he told
My
him he
father
wasn't
told
scared
the
of them.
hospital he wasn't scared of them.
He tells me. And what I'm connecting is that your father said to me, I didn't think I was going to get shot. Whatever had happened, he came out with that baseball bat and he was breaking up the argument and the things that were going on around.
Stop to it, yes.
He said to me, I wasn't scared. I wasn't afraid. I wasn't anything, he said to me. But the one thing that he's acknowledging is this. He says, Matt, he says, the hardest thing about my life, he says, is I couldn't just sit back and watch things happen. He says, I had to go and take things into my own hands. So the day that he died, your father said to me this. He says, I want you to know that I did everything that I could to stay alive and be here for you. He knows about the way that you were on the way to see him. He knows about the way that you were racing to try to go and get to him. And your father just says to me when I'm connecting with him that he's been waiting so long to deliver this message. Because still to this day, he tells me it's so hard for you to celebrate his birthday. He tells me about the way that you don't want to go out of the house. Like it's a day that you mark on the calendar that you're like, don't talk to me, don't bother me. This is my dad's day. He says, I don't want you to live in this pain anymore. He wants to thank the two of you for fighting for justice for him here in this world and doing everything that you possibly could to make sure that the people that were responsible were held accountable. So I need you to know that. What I have to tell you is that this is your dad's way of letting you know that even though he passed so tragically here in this world, that on the other side, he is now fine. What your father says to me is this, is the same way that he was so protective over everybody here in this world, the same way that people were pointing guns, he brought out a baseball bat. Your dad says to me, I want my girls to know that I'm their protector on the other side. He says, and that no matter where you go, I'm there and with you. And hold on, this is crazy. Did you almost get in a car accident?
Yes.
Your dad just told me that he saved you from the car accident. So know that he said to me this. He just showed me that when all of a sudden, right, you almost got in that car accident, it could have been bad. Your dad said to me, I was there. I was there. Because every day you're upset, every day you're worried, every day you're saying, how am I going to go through life without my dad? This is his way of letting you know that he is there, he is with you, he is safe and at peace, and your father's here as well. Letting you know the fact that you both came today, and the fact that you're both looking for your dad, it's their way of acknowledging the same way that you are together, the same way that you are best friends, your dad is here watching over you in spirit. All right, I'm going to leave you with that.